Welcome back, guys, to another episode. It's your favorite Irish boys.
Of course.
It's Tobes,
Big Clems.
my partner in crime. Just a quick little episode for you guys. Obviously, as you can see from the background, we're not in the studio today. Just a little quick one because we wanted to do a Premier League predictions. So yeah, this one's about to be a little bit spicy because
It's gonna be very spicy, very
spicy. You already see I'm repping the gang. For me, anyways, we're winning it all. We're fucking winning it all. This is the season. Look what we did on a little string squad last season. And look at the additions we've made this. I don't know why this guy's looking at me. Look at the additions that we made this season. Bro, we're going
Win
for it. We're going for it all. So,
the challenge, okay. I hear that.
I'm gonna start, yeah.
Okay, go on. Who do you think is first place? Obviously, Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Me personally, we'll get
to
to Man City.
again.
Yes.
Bro.
As long as Pep Guardiola is in this country and he lives in a postcode that begins with, I don't fucking know what Manchester's postcode begins with, but if it begins there and he's still here, see, win the league. Anyways, I mean, okay, what do you think Arsenal are going to win the league by what happened last season?
Just the additions and the style of football that we play, obviously, is a little bit reminiscent of Pep City. But we have our own little style and flavour going on because we've always been a possession-based football team as it is anyways.
Yeah,
but we're just a little bit more expansive now. We have players that can express themselves. Do you know what I mean? There's long gone the likes of Yaya Sanogo and they're like, you know what I mean, the Emirates Cup specialist after we won it for the 10 billion time yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a logo. Where is he though?
I don't even. It's a good question. That's a good question.
That's
Please, guys, let us
know where Yaya's logo
Let us
is.
know in the comments where the hell Yaya's logo is. Yeah, you know that was. But yeah, long gone those type of days where we're signing players on the shoestring.
I mean, that's true.
Getting,
Just spend the money.
You know what I mean? We're spending bread, and also as well, as an Arsenal fan, it gives me a lot of optimism from what we did last season. Because obviously, I told you last season before we started doing all of this that I'd be happy with top 4 European trophy. That's what I'll be happy with. And when we're talking to you as well, how annoyed I was when we got knocked out of the Europa League. But everyone was telling me, "Oh yeah, we're going for the league. What happened? Exactly.
That's what you don't talk, man. You don't talk until it's over. Especially when you deal with City, you don't talk until it's over.
Well, yeah. Anyways, just looking at all that, looking where like Arteta is planning to take the team, and just the whole culture that he's built as well. Bro, we have players that want to join the club, that are willingly saying to other teams, "Nah, cool, I'm going over here."
See, the thing is, what you're saying isn't like, I can't dispute what you're saying because what you're saying, to be fair, is facts. But then I'm gonna have to then ask you a question. One, is your team better than City right now?
Not right now because they just won the fucking trouble. I can't come and say, "Oh yeah."
No, but they've got rid of some players.
They got rid of some
players,
but they have players there that have been through all of that. They've won it all. Me, what I'm kind of banking on is, bro, they just won the trouble. How do you now motivate yourself to go again? Like you've won everything there is to win in club level football. Like you're gonna be stitched into Man City's short history forever.
But then,
you know what I'm saying?
But imagine now you're the first club of all of, I think in history, correct me if I'm wrong,
in Premier League history, probably to win it like four times in a row.
Imagine they try to go back-to-back trebles. Yeah,
I don't see that happening.
No, neither do I. If I'm being honest, if that happens, I'm never watching football again. Wallahi, I'm not watching football again.
That's some FIFA next level FIFA career mode type bullshit. Going back.
Child, that's beginner. You know when you put the sliders on, you just walk and it goes from like 40 yards.
you give the players all the
everything.
Pace.
Try to put the keeper saving ability to 0. Literally, the ball is rolling.
No,
the keeper
I don't see them doing a back to back because what I feel like is genuinely going to happen is these lot are going to drop off and to some degree because how are you going to motivate those players again to do all of that? And how now can you tell those players, "Oh yeah, I want you to sit on the bench for like 5 games"? You're going to look at the manager. Are you fucking silly?
But then this is Pep. Pep has been in clubs where they not serial winners. Barca, Bayern, try to make the match because what? Because remember what we said in the last video where we said that he made it into the Farmers League.
Mm-hmm.
What's stopping that from happening? Because how a Farmers League happens is normally where you have like a team who's like out and away the best. And at the minute, Man City undoubtedly are the best team in, I'll probably say, not even probably, in the world, right? Like, boy, I feel like a decent margin. Because like the only, like, I can't think of like many teams that are on the level. Look what they did to Bayern Munich. Look what they did to Real Madrid. Barca weren't even in the Champions League. Fuck you. We didn't even book them because we got knocked out by the very team that they knocked out.
I don't know. I think if you would have booked him already.
I know it would have been different. Don't get it twisted, but I feel like that's more Champions League pedigree, and it's just a whole psyche of, I don't know what Anfield does to people personally, but it just is like, I won't put that to football in terms. I just put that to God. I can't lie to you, like, because we should not have beaten them in the Champions League that year we came fourth when they were about to beat Centurions.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
What? We beat them home and away.
No, I won't like remember that Oxlade-Chamberlain banger. Look, obviously the way he left us was a bit of a piss take because when he signed for Uslaw, he said, "Oh yeah, what did he say again?" It was like, "Oh, we beat Arsenal the week before," some bullshit like that. I'm just looking at him, I'm just like, "Are you some sort of dickhead?"
And I was after the Floyd Mayweather fight. I was on cloud nine that week. I promise I was on cloud nine that week.
Anyways,
but
me, Arsenal.
I mean, I'm gonna have to very disagree with that one.
First place. Okay,
I'll go City. So second place, who you going for?
City. They look. We're bringing to the carpet this season. I don't want to hear nothing. We're bringing to the carpet this season.
I mean, considering the points that you made for Arsenal, I'm gonna assume that's why City are gonna finish second.
Who do you have second then?
For me, second is a toss-up between Arsenal and Liverpool. I don't know.
But that's actually good. It's even good that you said that. Why do you feel like you lot can go second after that?
I don't know. Call it blind faith, call it agenda. I feel like how embarrassing that we were last season. That I feel like these players cannot do this again. But then at the same time, then when I start thinking about it more, we don't have a centre back, a left-sided centre back. We don't have a deputy right back. We don't have a CDM at the minute.
You know what I'm really...
You know what I'll say for my one? Hopeful thinking. If I wanted to say my truest, honest opinion, I'll say Arsenal second then. If you want to push me to Arsenal second.
We use what worries me is your defence.
Yeah.
That's our attack is even for me as well, to a certain degree as well. I worry about defense because sometimes
you have Saliba.
But we're still but for some reason we still look a bit shaky defending sometimes. I think I'm personally putting down to the acquisitions that we've gotten in. We've gotten Jurriën Timber, who else we signed? Flipping Declan Rice as well. I'm not sure if he's gonna play that 6 role. He's gonna play that more advanced that advanced 8 type of position as well. But it's gonna take a while for all these players to kind of click in. Obviously with Kai Havertz as well, he's not really known for, do you know what I mean, defending. Well, he can press from the front, but
it's different because he's playing in the 8 now, isn't he?
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure if they're gonna put him in that kind of like false 9 type of striker role, or if they could put him in that left-sided 8 and then have Dex sitting as a CDM, but I'm not really too sure. But even our defense is a little bit shaky because we Brady kept a clean sheet at home last season. Like we just kept conceding goals. Do
you not think for last season you can kind of put that down to like youth
naivety in a way?
Because you have to remember, if I'm correct, you had this either the youngest or the second youngest team.
Yeah, no, I think we had the youngest team.
So like,
but guys, let us know what you think. Should I realistically be worried about Arsenal's defense?
Not the way I should be. No, I don't think so.
Like
we're literally like deep this right. If Kanate or Van Dijk get injured, we have to play Joe Matip or Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez, who was shaking his ass like Ice Boys when he booked Matoma. I'm not trying to see him. And then we have Joe Matip, who's I don't want to
look with him. Yeah, with him is a little bit weird because he's either he drops a 10 out of 10.
He's just shit. There's no middle. There's no. Okay. You know what? You did your thing. Yeah. It's always he's better than VVD, or he's our best at the back, or he's dust. He's shit. He's rubbish. It's because his mainly down to his physical attributes, and it's not his fault. He's too slow. He's just too, especially because Van Dijk is our left-sided centre back, so he's not starting there. He's gonna start on the right. So he's having to cover for Trent. Are you mad? 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 Even for Konate, it's already hard enough because he has to do so much running and he's already injury prone. So he's gonna have to put physically. If he's not injury prone, he's able to do it because he's quick enough and he's rapid.
Yeah.
Like Konate's rapid.
And he's strong.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Strong.
so he can do it. But again, we have an injury prone player like him. So automatically, what's gonna end up happening is Joe Matip or Joe Gomez is gonna be our starting centre back. And honestly, Scratch was finishing second. The only way we're finishing second is if we started the left centre back as CDM.
No,
then I'll say we're finishing second. I'm capping.
You
We're all
start
finishing second.
transfer window has had me rolling because I remember seeing that pick. Caicedo, Bellingham, Enzo. What happened, my bro?
You know what happened? FSG lied. FSG lied. That's what happened. FSG lied. They lied. And that's where FSG was trending today. You know that?
Oh, really?
I was trending today. Because I was on Twitter, just, looking through football shit. And I go, because obviously I just like to look up my players, just see what people are saying about them. What's just like, if anything insightful will come up or anything like that. I just see trending, FSG out. I'm like, I wonder why. They said to us, before the summer started, before the window opened, John Henry, some dumbass, is gonna give us.
That's the guy with the glasses. Yeah, he's fully.
He said, allegedly, according to Paul Joyce, allegedly, 254 chests. Bro, so you know how much you spent this season? This so far, 94 million. Now, don't get it twisted. 94 million is a lot of money, right? But in 2023, is it really? When our net spend is the same as Burnley. Are you what?
What?
Our net spend is the same as Burnley. It's if not the same, we're like not that much ahead of them.
No, you're actually taking the piss.
I swear to God, like think about it. They said 250 war chest, right? We spent 94. We're linked in with Lavia, right? Still allegedly linked to him, but I don't know how that's going.
Wait,
right?
did you start putting a second bid?
Put a second bid, they rejected it.
Well, they're really holding out for
Nah,
that.
they hold on to that 50. And to be fair, I'm not even trying to be funny, right? Pay the money.
For Lavia.
Pay. You know why I'm gonna say pay the money, right? I'm dead ass, right? Why I'm gonna say pay the money, right? Because one, he already showed you that at the bare minimum, he can play at least as a squad option at the bare minimum. Bare minimum. That's if everything goes to shit. But I don't feel like everything's gonna go to shit with a player like him. I'm not saying he's gonna come into the team and then now because he's in the team we're gonna now automatically be one of the best in the world. No. I won't go as far as to say that. But when you bring him in and then you have teachers like Thiago on the team, because he already plays similar to like that, turning those spins, like being press resistant. He already has those things there. He just needs to obviously work more onto them. But the broski is 19 and the fact that Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal once upon a time, and Man United were all looking for him, kind of tells you this footballer is not just an average Joe. Now, realistically, would I put him? Is he worth 50 million? No. But if you feel like that's the player that's going to help you, and he's been on the list since the summer started, I've seen this guy's name. The amount of videos I've watched on this Romeo Lavia guy is ridiculous. And especially what's pissing me off is they're short of 5 million. Are we that broke? Are we that broke? They said 50. We said, okay, 45.
Fam, you have to try to get a bag wherever you can.